going on, everybody? It's your boy Carnage. I made a tweet the other day. I think it was yesterday about me making a video talking about why I left Apotheon Esports. A bunch of people actually voted and told me they wanted to. The reason why I put that out there is because I was getting a lot of tweets, a lot of DMs. Still to this day, even though I left I think, weeks ago, I left Apotheon weeks ago. Keep asking me why I left Apotheon. Even when I play with people, like people that I play with that I knew while I was there, people that knew I was in there and I play with always ask me. I just always tell them like, it's just a long story. But since everybody keeps asking me, I said, fuck it, might as well make a video of it. This is my first vlog. It's probably gonna be shitty, but I'm trying. So I'm just gonna give you like kind of a rundown. I might ramble on. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I'm just gonna just give you everything. So I joined Apotheon back when it was Deja Vu. The owner Crookia asked me to join. I was posting on Twitter about org stuff, and he asked me to join. He liked the way the way I presented myself. He liked ideas I had or whatever the hell he said. But he liked the way basically the way I was doing things. So I said, why not? But one of the first things that I talked to him about, and I want you to remember this. The first thing I talked to him about, is I think it's really stupid when org owners try to run an organization and be a player at the same time. It's just a conflict of interest. You can't. It's hard to balance. It's hard to manage staff, teams. If you're on the team, it's your personal feelings towards a player could affect your team. But just remember I said that because it's gonna come up later on. So I joined Apotheon, which was Deja Vu. Everything was fine. It was me, Crookia, aka Shane or aka Crookia, whatever, and Amanda and somebody named Etch the Sketch. Somebody ended up contacting Shane about Apotheon, which was Deja Vu at the time, and the guy wanted to invest, and that was the owner of Apotheon Group. They wanted to invest, which ended up turning into they wanted to be the owners because they're investing money, so that changed. I was brought on to be like somebody who had ideas, which is fine, visionary officer or some shit. I went from that to the whole CWL thing happening. We were talking about teams we wanted. We were talking about Sensor's team, fucking Dito's team, or whoever. I forgot what teams. It's not important. We ended up getting the H2K squad. We were with them for a while. They got into the qualifier, that LAN event thing, and they ended up placing for the pro division. So we were, I was a part of the Apotheon stuff, that was going on. The whole they wanted to leave thing ended up happening. So we had the two teams. We had the Australian team, and we had the H2K team, which was before the H2K, obviously. What happened was I'll break the whole situation down. For a lot of people making assumptions that they wanted to go to TSM or whatever, and Shane wasn't letting that happen. That's not the case. Ultimately, it wasn't even his decision. The new owner that was brought on, which the whole time I was in Apotheon, I've never met this guy, never spoken to him. Everything was, through Shane. Shane was like the middleman, the messenger boy, and that's something that kind of affected the reason why we left. Not only did I leave, Amanda the Jedi left. Somebody named Apocalypse left, and Flux left. Flux and Apocalypse were actually brought on later on, and they ended up leaving with us all literally at the same time. So yeah, we never met this guy, never spoke to him, nothing. Any ideas that were brought up, had to go through Shane. Shane was like the middleman. Crookia, he was like the middleman, and we just found it really sketchy. That was weird, but when we changed to Apotheon, we had to come up with a logo concept, and Etch the Sketch designed a logo, which was presented to the Apotheon people, and they turned it down. It was a really good logo. So the logo they ended up going with is the logo that you see now. It's just a shitty logo. I can't stand behind a brand that, one, the logo is subpar. It's like looks like it was made from like 1990, and the reason is being this: the logo wasn't designed by our designer. It wasn't designed by the Apotheon designer. I was like, we're in the DMs and we're telling him, you know, the logo looks like shit, dude. And he's like, well, this is what they want, you know, this is what they want. So we're like, whatever. We have no say so in anything. We all had say so in a lot of things before it was Apotheon. When it was Deja Vu, we had say so in a lot of things. Once it became, you know, Apotheon, everything fucking changed. We had no say so in anything. But what happened was, basically, the logo was I did some digging because I'm like, man, this logo looks like shit. There's no way somebody can design that logo, and it just looks too generic. So I did some digging, and what I found was that the logo was actually taken from clip art. You can't just take artwork from clip art. It's copyrighted. It belongs to clip art. Clip art is owned by Microsoft, was what I was told. So I said to him, you know, like, dude, that's a clip art logo, and he's trying to argue with me, telling me that it's not. He's saying that the Apotheon designer designed it from scratch and all this shit. So what I did was, and this is all facts. I have the DM still. I have it. If anybody ever wants a question, I can post it. I might actually post it on here. I think I'm gonna post it right here. So when I edit this, I'm gonna post it on the screen just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, so I'm gonna post it so you guys can see it. So basically, the reason why it was like a problem at the beginning was because, you know, we had this logo. It was a clip art logo. They said they designed it. They didn't really design it. We called them out on it, and basically we were told we have no say so in anything. It's what they want. It's what they want. So basically, this logo that they're running with, the logo you see in the CWL, the logo you see on T-shirts. Like before I left, I was told, which could be bullshit, but I was told they got acquired a sponsorship from Scuff. So if they end up putting that logo anywhere affiliated with Scuff, the logo doesn't belong to them. It's a trademark logo. You can't take a trademark logo and alter it because it's still not your work. You can't take like a fucking, you can't take like a car, say a Ferrari, put some paint on it, add a spoiler to it or some dumb shit. I probably get it, but add a bumper to it and call it fucking the Carnage car. You can't do that. Legally, you cannot do that. Terrible analogy, but you get what I'm saying. So you're running around with a logo that doesn't even belong to you. None of us really wanted to stand behind it. It got to the point where, like, nothing against Etch. I mean, I don't know, but his wife tweeted out, like, which logo would you prefer? And she tweeted out the Apotheon logo and the logo that Etch the Sketch made. And Shane Crookia saw that. Shane, aka Crookia, he saw it, pulled me and Etch into a Skype call, and him and Etch are going back and forth, and he has the balls to tell Etch, like, and I'm not kidding you, I wish I had this, but he told him, he's like, you know, you really need to control your wife. And when I hear that shit, it's like, you have the fucking balls to tell somebody that works for you that they need to control your wife. Like, first of all, who the fuck do you think you are? If that was me and he said it about, like, my fiance, I would have snapped, I would have left. But, you know, Etch made his concern about it, which, like a fucking 10-second thing, where he's like, you know, why are you, like, he's like, I feel disrespected that you're telling me that. And then Shane's like, you know, well, I don't mean it disrespectful, but, you know, you gotta tell her, you gotta control her, you gotta tell her not to do this, you know, blah, blah. He's like, I can't tell my wife what to do or some shit. This stupid shit. But the way it came out was super disrespectful. Like, he was trying to tell him, like, you better control your girl type shit. So I'm like, I already saw what type of person he was. That automatically made me not, like, didn't even really want to be a part of the org. There's no family atmosphere. You could post inside of the fucking DM chat and it would go unanswered. It got to the point where Crookia actually started playing, and something that he said to me which really irritated me and I thought was really scumbagish. And I don't know, I take things pretty serious when it comes to, like, gaming and shit. Like, if I'm putting effort into something, I want to be done right. But he said, this is going to sound really wrong, and I'm sorry, but I'm not in this for fun. I'm in this for the fame. I'm in this to get my name out there and get known and be that next guy. You know, I'm into this to be, you know, one day be a millionaire. Like, and I'm not exaggerating. He's fucking blatantly said that shit. And if you disregard, like, if you literally say that's not the truth, you're a fucking liar. Because I'm never going to see this video. Everything I'm saying is fact. You think I'm lying? I got fucking DMs for everything. I got pictures of everything. And the reason why I did that, not to be a scumbag, I did that because when I say things, I like them to be facts. I don't want people to think I'm bullshit and just causing a problem for no reason. And the reason why I'm making this blog or vlog or whatever you want to call it is because people keep asking me to. I brought it up a couple times. I was irritated with it. I let it go after, a week after leaving the org or whatever. People keep asking me, so fuck it, I'm making the vlog. I don't care. This shit's ridiculous. You shouldn't be running an organization with a fucking, you're telling us that this guy's worth millions of dollars, or he's got a shit ton of money that he's willing to spend $50,000 per team. He wants to get a couple teams, go out and get whatever player you want, no matter what the price. The money doesn't matter. But you can't afford a real fucking logo. Like, we asked for jerseys for the team. Can't get that. Asked for t-shirts. Can't get that. You brought up contracts to us. Every time we asked for it, you avoided us. Wouldn't message us back until like the next day. Got to the point where this guy's competing. Shane is competing. he gets a team, and listen to this shit. Like, the owner of AES, his name is Ross. He has a son. He's a competitive player. He makes a team with Krookia. Now, mind you, Crookie's our CEO. He's like the person who's in charge of us, whatever. He's making a team, and what he says is, I really hope whatever team we have in the CWL fails, so we can become like the face of AES shit. And literally, if you look, they competed at UMG. They all got paid flights out there. They all got paid fucking flights out there. It was fully funded. They all got it for free. They're playing in like the 25Ks and shit. Like, if you're gonna be a player, be a fucking player. If you're gonna run an org, run a fucking org. Like, you can't be both. Like, you think you can be both, but you can't. You literally fucking cannot be both. Like, and this is what I'm gonna give you an example. When this guy goes to the UMG event, when he goes to the UMG event, all the tweets about the Australian team weren't there. All anything with CWL relating to the Australian team, it's like put in the back burner. Like, and I tweeted him about that. I'm like, oh, it's funny how you go to a UMG event and all of a sudden the Apotheon Twitter becomes inactive. You stop making tweets. You're oh, who wants to meet up and go for a drink, or who wants to meet up at the like, nobody wants to see that shit, dude. You're there to run an org, not to be a fucking player. Like, literally, that's one of the reasons why us four left, man. Like, I know I'm saying like that's terrible, but that's like some of the reasons that we left so far. Like, you got the fucking clip art logo, that's one. You got this guy running a team, an amateur team, because he thinks that an amateur team placing well is better than a bunch of known players on a team, guaranteeing winning like open won't be as big or make as much noise as an amateur team placing well. That makes no fucking sense. So yeah, like, the reason why that was the team thing is the problem is because we have questions about things. We can't do anything without we can't approach streamers about anything without getting the final word from him. But when you DM him and then you don't get a response, but yet you see him on Twitter posting about scrims, can I get a TS? TS. And he'd rather tweet that than respond to your DM. Like, it's fucking annoying. It's disrespectful. I have a family. I'm over here wasting my fucking time trying to do this or do that, trying to build a community for him. Look for streamers, helping the streamers. Trying to figure out sponsors. Even though that's not my job, I'm still trying to, on the low looking for sponsors, try to help. Because I want to push the brand. Shit's stupid, dude. So a lot of us started getting fed up with it. Got to the point where, he's really disrespectful. Like, I called him out on it. I said, dude, like, what are we doing here? We're sitting here asking you questions. You're not DMing us back. Like, we're twiddling, as specifically says, we're twiddling our fingers. We don't know what the hell's going on. Like, what are we doing? And it was basically like, we have nothing going on right now, and I told you that. When I need you, I'll let you know. The fuck do you mean you'll let me know? So it's like saying, I don't need you right now, but when I need you, I'll let you know because I can't do it myself, so I'll need you, but just sit there. It's like I'm your side bitch or some shit. Like, that's like, it's terrible. It makes it sound stupid, but I'm not here at your whim. I'm not your fucking slave, dude. If we're gonna do this, let's fucking do it. Don't put me on the side. Like, and it wasn't, I'm not, like I told him when I first joined, like, I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I'm gonna call you out on something. I come off as very straightforward. I don't bullshit nobody. I don't bullshit anybody. So when I do that, he gets all, telling me that, I'm sorry I don't run my life by you first, or I don't let you know before I make tweets. It's not about that, dude. But if we're DMing you about something, obviously it's important. It's an org. We're in the CWL. We got a lot of shit going on. We need to run something by you. Respond to your fucking staff. Make everybody feel like it's a family, that we're all, friends, whatever. You know what I mean? Don't sit there and ignore everybody, but you can have the balls to post for a fucking team scrim. Like, that's not a priority. That's not a fucking priority. It's not. It's really not. Literally, once that happened, that caused a lot of problems. I pretty much stopped giving a fuck about the org. I still, I really didn't care about the org, but I was cool with, I didn't want to see everybody else's efforts for nothing, because I knew Amanda was fed up with the shit. We talked about it, and then, Apocalypse and Flux came. Apocalypse is brought on. Basically, they were using him for his connections, because he has connections with a lot of sponsors and shit. Basically, they're using him for that shit. Flux is on for streaming shit. Shane brought up contracts to us again, and then when we ask about it, we get a response or like a smart ass answer, like, let me know when you're available, give me what you want on the contracts. And it clearly came off as a fucking dickheaded move. And one of us would respond to her like, seriously? And then it would be like, and then like we would put like LOL or something, and it'd be, you got a problem? It's like, the fucking shit, dude. Like, you talk to us like we're kids. We're not kids. That's why we all left. The team with Fizzler and everything got sold to H2K. All you got left is the Australian team. They're cool ass dudes. Don't get me wrong, those guys are cool as shit. The Australian dudes are cool as fuck. They're not the greatest team. Okay, that's fine. Not dogging them. They're cool. You know what I mean? The straw that broke the camel's back basically was, Flux was posting up. I stopped talking to DMs. I stopped caring as much. I wouldn't be as talkative. I'd post like one thing here a day, one thing here every other day, shit like that. Because I just didn't give a fuck anymore. I felt disrespected. I felt like the fucking org wasn't going anywhere. You have an owner who's a fucking idiot, who's trying to be a team player on a team, which now he's the captain of, kicking people off, even though he got shit on at the event, but who am I to judge? And you think in this thing too, like, it just doesn't make sense. You can't do both. So that happened. So what happened? The straw that broke the camel's back was me, Apocalypse, Amanda the Jedi, and Flux were talking about the shit. We were fed up with it. We brought the idea to get Scuff on board, to get Gamma on board, or G Fuel, I'm sorry. And at the time we brought it up was, we were told like, oh, Ross, which is the actual owner of AS, thinks it's a small sponsor. He's not worried about that. He has bigger plans than that. Like, eventually came out to, oh, he wants to create an MTV show based around the Australian team. No offense to them, it has nothing to do with the player of this team. No American, Call of Duty is pretty much an American scene, like, majority. Nobody wants to see a fucking Call of Duty Australian team in a team house. Barely promote them anyway. You're promoting them now because you don't have anybody else. You have no NA team. You can't get an NA team. You got your little amateur team that you're leading. Are you doing decently? I'll give you that. I'm not a hater. I'll give you that. You guys are top 24 or whatever. That's fine. You're not doing shit. You gotta win these events. Like, if you're not placing top 2, winning open or top 2, whatever, you're not doing shit. Like, you have nothing left but the Australian team, and your little plans of, you want an MTV show based on these guys. Not gonna happen. It's not gonna fucking happen. That's your big idea. It's just not gonna work. But yeah, we were told like it's the Scuff and the G Fuel. There were small sponsors. He's trying to think bigger. Like, no. If you're in esports, you need them. Those are like your fucking pillars, man. They make you money. Like, they get your name spread out. They're very respectable brands. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, the straw that broke the camel's back was, I'm all over the place. My mind wanders. But the straw that broke the camel's back is, Flux posted some about contracts. When are we getting the contracts? The Australian manager guy, Days, was like, why do you keep bringing up contracts? I don't know if it's an American thing because he's Australian. He's like, I don't know if it's an American thing, but we don't need contracts over here. We do whatever we can to push the brand. And Flux said, LOL. And Cricket was like, do we have a problem? Some stupid shit. And it's like, yeah, you know what, we do. You brought up contracts. You're not giving us what you told us you're gonna give us. We're doing work out here. We're doing the fucking grunt work, the footwork, while you're just team scrimming away, getting free shit to go to events, while we're sitting here getting jack shit. So we're like, fuck it. We all left. Me, Amanda the Jedi, Apocalypse, and Flux. We said fuck it. We just left. That was it. I sent him a DM after. I told him everything that I'm saying now. I sent him in the fucking DM. I said, like, you can't be a player while trying to run org, this and that. And he's like, well, I have to do what the owner tells me to do. If he wants me to play, I'm gonna play. It's like, really? Because he wants you to push his son. That's more important than the fucking brand. I mean, they're not getting followers anymore. The Australian streams barely get viewers. Like, you don't promote them. You're literally starting to promote them now. Like, you're promoting them now. Org's not fucking going anywhere because you're more worried about scrimming than you are pushing, branding your Australian players and everything. Not to mention how much of a scumbag you are trying to take Paranoia from fucking EZG. You're DMing him about taking him away from EZG. Let's throw that out there. Like, you're shady. Like, they do so much shady shit. That guy does so much shady shit. Trying to take, you got the clip art logo you're passing off as original work. It's not even yours. You're trying to take Paranoia plays, dude, from EZG. So, if you hear that, I apologize. That's my heater. My basement's a heated for finished basement, but I'm gonna cut this short. Trying to take this guy from his team. What else? I'm not trying to sit there and just fucking crucify this guy, but this is the shit that I'm against. You know what I mean? You talk shit about everybody, dude. From players, I've said comments too, but like, you talk shit about everybody. You think you're fucking better than everybody. You come back from this UMG event, you kick Jumpy off your team, and yet and this is something that's pissing me off too. I'm gonna call these people out too. We leave Apocalypse. You talk shit about fucking Shane. You leave, and then you sit there and you kiss his ass on Twitter. That's fake as fuck, dude. I cut ties. I've talked shit to him after that. Yeah, I've talked shit, but I haven't kissed his ass. I mean, the Jedi cut ties. Apocalypse, you're still kissing his ass. Jumpy, you're DMing me saying that he's fucked up and he's ruining everything, and you're still fucking tweeting this dude like being his buddy. Like, I know you're friends, whatever, but don't sit there and be up in my DMs and shit, trying to talk shit about the guy. Yet you're fucking tweeting him like he's your friend. Like, this shit's super two-faced. Like, it's dumb. But basically, yeah, that's the gist of everything. Shit was just stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this short. It's getting loud as shit. But it's my first vlog. Let me know how I did. Let me know if I'm wrong too. Like, if I'm overreacting. I don't know. I just take shit serious. Respect is a big thing for me. Like, you can't sit there telling another grown ass man to control his wife. You can't do that. It's just bogus. But yeah, basically that's everything. That's why I left. Pretty much why everybody else left too. That's pretty much why everybody else went their own separate ways. But people are gonna be mad. Like, and it's the thing too. I know certain people are gonna see this, like fucking Apocalypse and Jumpy and them. Get mad, dude. I'm sorry. You can get mad if you want. I'm not lying. I'm fucking not lying. I'm not lying at all. But yeah, I'm gonna put some of that fucking proof of the stuff in the comment section or the description. I might even put it on the video. I'm not sure, but it's just people keep asking me about it, so I put it out there. I'm not fucking as Shane or Cricket says I need to get a life or whatever because I'm stalking or some bullshit. Like, the fuck out of here. You're like, you talk shit. I say something to you, you talk shit to me, I respond, and then you fucking delete your tweets like a little bitch. Like, I genuinely dislike this. I genuinely dislike you because you're a scumbag. But yeah, I'm just done with the fake shit. If you're fake, I'm probably going to expose you from now on. Like, the community is so fucking two-faced, fake. Everybody in the DMs being sketchy. Like, I'm done. So that's pretty much it. That's the vlog. Let me know how I did. Let me know how how everything is, video quality, sound, and all that stuff. And I don't know if you guys like this type of shit. I mean, I'll do. There's so much shit that I could talk about. So much shit about this community. There's other community members from other orgs trying to leave while I was on AES. People on SB fucking people from ISO trying to sketch. A lot of people trying to do shady shit. So if you guys want to know more shit, I can go on for days. I can go on for fucking days. But yeah, that's the vlog. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, if you guys want more of this shit, just let me know. If not, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog. So appreciate it. If you like it, subscribe, comment. But if not, like I said, it's whatever. But yeah, that's it. Everybody have a good one. Peace out.